Hello. So this one's actually not live. I normally record these live, but this one is not live. So this is a YouTube exclusive. But as you can see by that, I do actually go live when I do like these sort of stuff. I also go live with just generic Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. But I'm actually in between shifts right now, in the sense of like I had a shift this morning. I'm going to have a shift this afternoon. I just wanted to bam this deck profile out because it is the spice and I'm busy all week. So this is going to be fun. Hope you guys enjoy this. So let's go on over to this tab. As you can tell, it is Adamancipator, or the Yup Rock deck. So we're going to do a deck profile on this. If you ever watch Farfa play on like Twitch and that, this is very similar to the build he plays. But it's I've made my own adjustments. Like for example, he's playing 43, I'm playing 40. He's running this, I'm running that. So he was the skeleton that I built this upon, and I have a lot more fun with this build than I did with his when I play tested his one. So this is just my own personal preference. Play it how you want. So first things first, the Adamancipator engine. We have free researcher, free seeker, and free analyzer. Very basic stuff. Obviously these are your general like excavators, so always good. Now we're going into the excavation targets. We have Dragite for the rest of the Adamancipator part. That's the only Adamancipator crystal I am running, because Leonite as a crystal and Raptite as a crystal is kind of bad, like at least in this build. So the free draw one is always nice though. We then have the triple Koaki Mielu supplier with the Koaki Mielu Guardian as its search target. It's the only, it's only those for the Koaki stuff, because again you can run Sandman and that in the side for like potential matchups. So you can be like, oh, I'm playing against Eldritch, I'm going to side in a Sandman. Or I'm going against Prank Kids, a deck that's mostly like normal summon. It's like the first normal summon has to be negated. I'll be running Overload. Like it depends on the matchup, but I personally prefer that Quacky just for genericism, because a lot of decks use like monsters. Next, we're going to go into, and why I'm using this playmat, we're going into the 3 Roxys and the 1 Ropsies. Very generic stuff. You can get the Roxys off of your excavations. You can then link it, go into Meow Meow, get Dropsies and the free draw, and then link the Dropsies and the Meow Meow into Bow Wow, and then special summon the Roxys back. So you get a free like link 2 with basically just a free link 2 and a free draw, and a free get rid of Psychic Dead in Hand. Next we have our double Doki Doki. I was tempted to run 3, but this deck is very normal summon heavy to some extent. Like you'll notice you only use the 1 normal summon in your full combo anyway. It's just a case of like your normal summon really matters. So the Doki Doki is only at 2 for that reason. And then for the other generic rock, we have Rock Band Xeno Guitar at 3. Reason being is this sets up for next turn. Also gives you a generic level 4 that you can go into off of excavations, so it gives you more excavation targets. And it's just genuinely a decent card. So like say I summoned Researcher off the Raptite Synchro. I'll use Researcher, get the Xeno Guitar, synchro with the Xeno Guitar and the Researcher to get the Leonite. Effect of Xeno Guitar, add the Researcher back to hand. I can special summon Researcher from hand, so I didn't use its effect special summon at that turn. It just allows for a lot more like plays in that sense, so that's why I'm running 3 of that. Next we have our 3 Parallel Exceed. We're running 3 Parallel Exceed because lol, I link summon a lot. It's nice to get this, plus it gets you into the rank 4 we'll be showing off later. And 1 Plague Spreader for the help combo. Not gonna lie, if I show up, it is ultimate rare because your boy loves zombies. As like zombies are still my favorite deck, and your boy also loves ultimate rare. So yeah, ulti Plague Spreader because your boy ain't a peasant. Next, we're gonna go with a basic Red Eyes Dragoon Fusion like engine. Basic, self-explanatory. I don't think I need to say any more on that. Adamancipator Signs at 3, and Imperm at 3. Now, Signs at 3 because you can mill it with the Leonite and it just gets you free, plus it's not a once per turn, so you can just keep reviving with it every time you can get into it. So if you have it in your first hand and then still mill it off a Leonite as well, you can activate it the second time, which means it's just Monster Reborn but better. So yeah, you want to run it. Plus the stacking ability is quite nice because you can like bring back, say, Researcher. You haven't used Researcher effect. Stack on top of your deck a different card that you want. Use Researcher effect. Lol, I get the free summon now. Next, we're going to go into the extra. We're going to say 2 Adamancipator Raptites. I don't have access code. I don't have a lot of expensive cards. So the Raptite at 2 is very nice just for like turn 2. So you turn one of them, turn 2 the other one, or even end board with one of these to have a free call buy basically. We then also have the Leonite, as I said earlier, because you're trying to go into the you're just trying to go into the Adamancipator Signs. We do have the 1 Dragite Synchro. Reason being is, lol, I get a free, like, I just get to negate your spells. Like, there's no reason not to run Dragite. We also have the Omni Negate in the form of the Borolo Savage, which I think, again, is self-explanatory. You're linking quite a bit in this deck, so yeah. And that's it for the Synchros. Next, we're going to go into the 2 XCs I'm running, which is Gallant Granite and Abyss Dweller. Gallant Granite is the one that you most likely will go into with your Parallel Exceed, just to search out yet another Adamancipator tuner, special summon that, do that, blah 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 blah. But again, there is a chance you might go into the Abyss Dweller depending on what the matchup is. You might value the Abyss Dweller more than like a free like search. And then obviously Dragoon, because lol, I was running the Dragoon engine. We have the Meow Meow and the Bow Wow. Again, we're playing the Prank Kids engine. We have the Verte, again, lol, Red Eyes engine. We have the Hulk, lol, Plague Spreader engine. We have the Unicorn, the Borreload, and the Appaloosa. Reason being is, again, depending on the matchup. So Appaloosa's good against most matchups. They might have a really difficult boss to get over that you could just steal with Borreload. Or they might just have a really problematic card that you can get rid of with Unicorn. So it's more situational at that point, but I tend to end on the Appo. So here's how this is what I'm going to do now, because I feel like it's a good way to show like for the deck profiles, because normally I say in my deck profiles, oh, this deck, you know, I play it for fun, it's, you know, it's not going to be that good, don't expect to top locals with it. But honestly, depending on the matchups you have, you might actually top locals with this one. Like, this is actually a really fun but also really good deck, and I'll show you why. It's kind of crazy depending on what you draw. I'm pretty sure it's very consistent too, so I can't think, like, there's been a couple of fans I've had here and there that have been like, oh well, I can't do anything here, lol. But I hopefully, once I've pile shuffle shuffle pile shuffle shuffle, it should be in a random enough order that I should get a decent hand. And I should be able to show you what this deck does. This deck does some shit. So let me do that. In the meantime, I will announce some things. I have cards coming for a deck that I really wanted since I got back into Yu-Gi-Oh! Really. And I'm going to be building that and doing a deck profile on that when they all arrive. I do stream when I can. Recently, I don't know if it's still a VOD, I did stream me opening a Megatin. So that's a thing. So I just I mostly stream Yu-Gi-Oh! Based stuff. I tend to like do Dueling Book, remote duels, talking about decks, doing test hands, opening sealed product, deck building, testing and whatnot. but I do some other stuff here and there. Like I did remember streaming Papers, Please recently. I'll stream from my Xbox occasionally because the other half will want to see what I'm doing, but I can't like do it through the PC, so I just stream it without a microphone onto the Twitch, so you can see what I'm doing and others can see what random shit I do on, like say GTA and whatnot. So it's kind of like a variety on my channel, but I hope to see you guys there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is actually not a great hand because we drew both Roxy, so I am going to mulligan that. Like you could probably have still played with that hand, but I don't like the odds of getting the Prank Kids engine if I've only got like I've already got 2 Roxys. Like I've already got a Roxy still, but I can play with this. So what you do is you normal and all. And then you'll special summon the Seeker, because you control an Adamancipator. You use the Analyzer effect. 1, 2, please don't whiff. 3, 4, 5. Lol Roxy special. So that was the Analyzer effect. Then link off Roxy's, creating Meow Meow. Effect of Roxy's to banish the Roxy's in my hand because it's dead, to draw a card. And special the Dropsies from deck. There you go. Alright. I will then go lol Dropsies and Meow Meow. Creating Bow Wow. Effect of Dropsies, gain a foul. Special summon back a Roxy's. Special the Researcher in my hand. Effect a Seeker. Get the Dragite. Dragite effect, get a free draw. So I've Seekered. So the effect I can still mill with is the Researcher. So now I will go Seeker, well, Analyzer and Dragite link some. Actually, no. Analyzer and Prank Kid, because I have to, yeah, link summon. Going into the Halki Fibrax. Halki Fibrax effect, special summoning the Plague. Then you will Synchro Plague and Dragite, creating a Raptite. Then from here I would Researcher. I like the idea of a free search, but let's have a look. What have I got engraved rock wise? So I special summoned all of these. So yeah, actually I don't want Xeno here because I've already like used all their special summon abilities. So I'll Supplier here. Supplier getting me the Guardian. Shuffle. Then what we would do is then we would go Supplier, Hulk and Bow Wow. Create a free material Apo. Right, free materials. Because then I can use the effect of Raptite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Special summon the Doki Doki. I'm not so sure I'm happy with the Doki Doki situation, but let's think this through. Yeah, I guess I'll just end on 2 Omnis. Seeker and Raptite create the Bordeaux Savage. Bordeaux Savage targeting Bow Wow with 2. Link 2, create Verte. Well, special summon that because I'm also summoning Verte. Lol, I skipped a step there. But yeah, no, you do that. Send the Red Eyes Fusion, send the Dark Magician, send the Red Eyes. So obviously this is without like your opponent having interruptions, but even then, as you saw, like unless they interrupt at a very specific part in the combo, you're just like, lol, I have Seeker in hand, I'll just special that then. So yeah, and then you would set the imperm, and then you got 3 discards for the effect of the Red Eyes. So you discard either the Dragite or the Guardian, most likely the Dragite, because then you could normal summon the other and special summon the Seeker, and then start the combo again. And don't forget, you also have Plague Spreader Engrave. So next turn even, you could normal Guardian, special summon Seeker. Seeker effect could happen, but you're not caring so much about that. You just link, you synchro into Leonite or Raptite. Leonite effect or Raptite effect. And then you can Plague Spreader from Grave to... well, actually, you wouldn't have a card in hand, but you see what I mean? Like, there's a lot of like additional plays you can... Actually, no, you would have an additional card because you would have drawn for turn. So yeah, no, you literally had a ton of plays here. It's just a case of, you know, finding the right combo, because this deck has a lot of combo. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the deck profile. As I said, it's one of my more competitive decks, definitely. Thank you Farfa and Nadir for giving me the backbone to create it. Genuinely, like I would say 90% of this deck is what he's built, but I like took it down from 43 to 40. I've added my own cards like Xeno Guitar. I'm running Imperm instead of which he's not. But yeah, no, other than that, it's basically his deck with just a few tweaks. So I will say that it's Farfa's deck in brackets at least. So thank you very much, Farfa. Thank you for watching, and I hope you guys enjoy playing the deck. And other than that, have a fun one. Goodbye.